We have the pleasure of being able to interview Coach Mike Hill from Winter Park High School. Coach, once again, thank you very much for hosting the meet again this year.
Yes, sir.
Can you kind of tell us about the rich tradition here at Showalter?
Well, this place has seen more state track meets than any other venue in the state of Florida. Up until 1992, I believe it was, the state meet was held here. It went to Gainesville for a little while, Coral Springs for a little while, but I think if you talk to any longtime hardcore track fan from the state of Florida, what they're going to say is Showalter is the home of the state meet, and this is centrally located, it's here, and it should be here.
Yeah, it's great to be back here at Showalter. I know it's the third year that you're doing it in a row, second year that you've had all 4 state championships. What do you think the fans can expect, and what can some of the athletes expect from a meet that's being run here tonight?
What I think is interesting is whether it's here, whether it's somewhere else, state track meets oftentimes will produce amazing memories. Whether it be Ashley Grossman last year running 10:13 all by herself, whether it's Joe Franklin breaking the state meet record. I mean, there's a lot of records on the books that are old, and kids walk in here who've never been on a rubberized track. Kids walk in who've never been in a stadium. They don't have a track at their place. It's just, it can be magical. It's hard for me to put myself there because we practice here. You know? It's kind of like every night I go home and I have that crappy filet mignon. You know, and so whether I like it or not, I'm used to it. Kids coming in, coaches coming in, spectators coming in. It really is cool. I mean, there's a sunset setting behind the stadium. It really can be easily magical.
What's the toughest part? I know that you guys are the whole school. You're the head track coach. It's basically your baby, even though you're not the state meet director.
Yes.
What's the toughest part of your job?
Not seeing my wife and kids for a week. By the time tomorrow night's meet's over, I will have probably been at Showalter in the 55 to 60 hour range. If it's something that you don't like, you're a very unhappy individual. I like it. I'm outside. For the most part, it's good. Very fatiguing. The dogs are tired. So the hardest part is just all the little things that add up to a lot.
Coach, we appreciate your hard work this week and
Certainly.
throughout the year. One last question before we'll let you get back to the races. Which event, distance-wise, are you really looking forward to over all 4 of the state series meets?
There's a couple. I think watching Joe go after a couple records again this year as a senior, I'm hoping it's not windy so he has a chance. I sat and watched him right over my shoulder here run a 59 on his last quarter last year in a mile, and it just looked like he was thinking about something else. It was effortless. I think the 2A distance races are going to be really, really fun to watch. Atkinson and the 4A boys 2 mile is going to be how fast can you go. I know I haven't mentioned any girls races, but our local here, Brittany, from Boone, I've watched her and her dad, and just I've seen her up close, and no pressure, Britt, but I expect you to do well. At this level, they're all kind of fun to watch. But Joe going after records, the closeness of the 2A stuff outside of Joe. 3A's got the Larson kid coming back trying to beat Matthew that beat him in cross, so that would be kind of neat to watch. There's just a lot of different things, and I get to watch it 4 feet away, 10 feet away, however close I want, so there's a perk right there.
Coach, as a fellow track junkie, there's no better place to be for the next 2 weekends than right here at Showalter. Thank you.
Thank you.